Gotta take my shades off for this one, y'all. We have a historic record. This is Wretch 32, Black and British, featuring the queen of hip hop. The queen of hip hop. I ain't say just UK. I said the queen of hip hop. Little Simz and Benjamin 80. I have no idea who that is. But I got this from the Patreon. If y'all got requests like this from me, go join the Patreon. If y'all got fire requests like this, go join the Patreon and send them in. Now, without any further ado, we popping off. Hit that thumbs up button too. This has a 2,000 thumbs up goal. Wretch and Simz, Black and British. I've always wondered what that experience is like, you know?
In all honesty, all we got is love. We can only pay you in visits. Family orientated, I'll never stray from my siblings. Heard some war stories when uncle came from the prison. He was good at making money, but bad at making decisions. Mummy's got a hand.
Nigga, I ain't heard Wretch in a little bit. I forgot he really.
In all honesty, all we got is love. We can only pay you in visits.
Go ahead.
Family orientated, I'll never stray from my siblings. Heard some war stories when uncle came from the prison. He was good at making money, but bad at making decisions.
On my mama. And we should speak about that in our community. When I first started doing YouTube, right? When I first started doing music, I tried to employ, and even when I wasn't making very much money, but I try to like employ all my homies, like on a percentage based type of thing. But anyways, I try to employ all my homies who might have been living in that life I was living in, because, you know, like we felons, we're young felons. A lot of us don't have any work experience. We sort of been doing what we was doing our whole lives. So I try to offer that opportunity. Like, yo, think about it, bro. If you can sell anything, you can sell anything. It's the same thing. It's the same ideology. It's the same thing. Only now you don't have to sell it and be afraid of police. Now we can sell this openly. Now we can use marketing, but it's just a product we're selling. And it's like, come on, let's get out with this. And I think a lot of my niggas didn't believe me. And a lot of my niggas didn't actually see it. Like, bro, it's just like selling dope. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Because you are an entrepreneur. You have learned selling of some sort, like just like someone might work at a cashier job at McDonald's, do that in high school, end up working at a bank, end up working from and moving on. It's because it's all sort of fundamentally the same exact thing. But I wish we spoke about that. Like, yeah, young hustlers, nigga, there's a lot of different hustlers. There's a lot of different hustles. And these hustles, nigga, we used to stand on that, you know what I mean, for $5 a play. Niggas selling real estate for $5 million a play, bro. There's levels.
Mommy's got a hand in a partner to make a shilling. She'll have to put her arm and a leg in to make a difference. Daddy's out chasing the women, breeding the village, breaking all kind of records to place the blame on the Guinness. When my mother asked, it was never up for discussion. Some lessons learned have different meanings for others. Black History Month, where they taught me that I was nothing, in the school of hard knocks where I had to fight for my cousin. Roll up your sleeves, work twice as hard just to please. Don't beg nobody for yeet and never chat to police. And
it's true, he said Black History Month, but they tried to teach me I'm not. Well, they taught me that I was nothing. And it's saying in the school of hard knocks where I had to fight for my cousin, reality sets in, and you start looking at some of the imagery. And I think a part of their agenda, a part of their plan is to remind us, you know, even if you weren't a slave directly, even if your ancestors weren't slaves directly, listen here, black nigga, over here, that's what we used to do. So just know you are in an environment where just a couple hundred years ago, some years ago, not a couple hundred, but some years ago, we used to whip, kill, rape, hang, burn, tar and feather. We used to separate you from your family. We used to have sex with your women in front of you. We used to degrade you. We used to make you perform some homosexual acts with us. We used to make you fight your brothers to fists to death. This is all things that happen here. Now here you go, off to the races. I do believe that is a part of the program. I do believe that is a part of the agenda. And if we open our eyes and saw, we will realize.
Please work twice as hard just to please. Don't beg nobody for eat. I never chat to police. And on Black Boy Lane, I was caught on my own. He told me go back to my country. I thought I was home. Guess I was wrong.
First time you hear that one too. Yeah. Thankfully, you know, I'm a proud Nigerian. I've always been taught that this actually isn't my country. That I am from Nigeria. And so the first time I heard that, you know, it takes away a little bit of the scorn from it. It takes a little bit, not the pain. Like, that doesn't hurt me. Tell me to go back to my country, because low key it's like, man, if I had enough money, I would. If I had enough money that I could go and I could make an impact with my people, yeah, I'd be gone. I'm out this bitch.
Really, I just wanna spread love. Know it's been a minute, still think about us. Always on the wave, cause it gets me through. Ooh. Really, I'm just trying to stay up. Yeah. Really, I just wanna spread love. Know it's been a minute,
okay,
still think about us. Always on the wave, cause it gets me through. Ooh.
When all is said and done, I want the baddest bitches. I just really wanna move my address. In it, want my 40 acres with my palace. In it, they don't care about you when you black and British. Course I got a knife, you don't cut me no slack. Wanna touch the dreads, you don't know me like that.
Of course I keep a knife. Y'all ain't cut me no slack.
I got a knife, you don't cut me no slack. Wanna touch the dreads, you don't know me like that. Now you colorblind, you don't know it's I'm black.
Now you're colorblind. That's the one I hate. I don't even see race. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. I don't even see race. I hate white people. Stop using that one. Stop using that one. We've caught on to it. It's always sounded stupid. Just like I have black friends, it's always sounded nasty. I don't know why when people are gonna tell white people that's not okay.
The dreads, you don't know me like that. Now you colorblind, you don't know it's I'm black. So we stay trapping, come my homie mind trap. Granny came here to build a future.
And is that not what I just told you? Ooh, nigga, he took it off the page. Are them not the words I just spoke to you? So as I'm telling my homies about an opportunity to change and better their life, look, now a couple years later, you still see my face every day. Obviously, I'm still doing what I'm doing successfully to a certain degree, but their brain is trapped. They don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in anything. They don't believe in anything that they can ever be anything better than this that they've been in these circumstances. And as you've been in this system, you become a felon. You become all these other shit start capping up. You've done some jail time. Shit starts adding up and adding up and adding up, and you become trapped into a lifestyle. Ooh.
I'm black, so we stay trapping, come my homie mind trap. Granny came here to build a future based on pure hope, but the road ain't paved with gold, it was paved with go home. Imagine being a doctor and if doctored your road. But the road ain't paved with gold, it was paved with go home. Imagine being a doctor and if doctored your role. You've got the qualification, they ain't offering no. You can't.
My Lord, his grandmother comes from Africa thinking that this is going to be a land of opportunity and gold roads and all this shit, and it's really just a place where people tell you to go back to where the fuck you've come from. And she's a doctor, but they don't respect her qualifications. You know, people come from different countries with degrees and certificates and come to America, they can't get a job. You can't come here with, they can't get a job. They must first transfer the degree. There's processes and shit like that, but they can't just come in and get a job. And as if, the human body doesn't work any differently in different countries, but they just believe that the education systems in other places are worse than our own. But if you go and check literacy levels and stuff like that and school scoring, America is not at the top. We are not at the top. I don't know about the UK. I don't think you guys are at the top either, but probably better than us.
Came to seek employment and coming to clean the toilets. Money I for make, now we're running, we're seeing boy.
What this nigga say? Hold on. I need to pour me another cup up. This nigga got me This nigga, I gotta pour me another cup up. Every time I turn around, pour the cup up, he come with another bar. Hold on.
About you when you black and British. Course I got a knife, you don't cut me no slack. Wanna touch the dreads, you don't know me like that. Now you colorblind, you don't notice I'm black. So we stay trapping, come our homie mind trap. Granny came here to build a future based on pure hope. But the road and paved with gold, it was paved with go home. Imagine being a doctor and if doctored your role, you've got the qualification, they ain't offering no. Came in to seek employment and coming to clean the toilets. Money I for make, now we're running, we're seeing Boyd and my cousin as well. Even my auntie's on bail. Fuck you, my uncle from hell. That's cause you keep touching all the family that's under your spell. Everyone just turns a blind eye when they know you need help. That's black and British when you come from a suffering world. Stop saying that's how he is. If that's the case, he shouldn't be sharing beds with a kid. You put our feels to the side, bills to the side, out of sight, out of mind. Is my dad still alive? Stepped out of raps.
I say he's talking about predators and families, poverty, all of these things that this guy has had to live with. Nah, I don't know about the whole being that you are black.
Devil in disguise, Tina. Wanna ask your partner?
Just because you are black and British and you have sexual predators in your family I don't know if that necessarily represents the entire black and British experience, but it would be a part of the black and British experience. But that one is sort of a shared trauma because there's sexual predators in every group of people. I know a girl who I think she's Mexican, and she was telling me about how her dad just wild shit, and you know what I mean? So I don't know, but it's like that's his pain and his story to tell, but I don't know. Then he comes back and says that's what it is to be black and British. I don't know. I look at Dave's black, and I don't know if I don't agree with that is what it is to be black and British, but I'm not black and British, so I wouldn't know.
How it feels to be IQ put on a brave face is the bravest I've ever seen. Got a jester for a king and you still a queen. Lying when they ask when I'm crying, I kept it in. Now I'm grown, it's Game of Thrones, if I catch him it's guillotine.
I swear I'd never make my mother cry. She taught me how to make a bed out of a bunch of lies, and how a man's supposed to wear his tie. I was 12 when the world let you down a dozen times. When you say black and British, what is it that comes to mind? How do you progress in life when you're stuck behind? I had an attitude with my teachers in school, but as soon as I got home, I knew that tone could never fly. Raising a teenage girl,
I love this. I love this. Oh my God. I was 12 when I seen the world let you down a dozen times. Nigga, I almost cried when she said that shit. God, because that be a painful part of childhood we don't talk about much. Is watching your parents suffer. Is watching your parents, whether they can't do something for you or something. That shit hurts. That shit hurts. Sometimes you get to the point where it's like maybe you don't even want to ask them. You don't even want to ask for nothing. You just want to help if in a way you could. You damn near fucking a child trying to figure out how do I help, you know, in any way that I can as a part of being the experience. And I love that. I love that. I love what she's saying here. I love how she's talking about how she go to school and she live feisty with the teachers, but she's very well mannered when she gets back to the crib. I love, because facts. This is shit we were doing out in the streets. That shit was not flying at the crib. You
rest of life when you're stuck behind. I had an attitude with my teachers in school, but as soon as I got home, I knew that tone could never fly. Raising a teenage girl, no help, no channel of support, no fairy, no tales. Barely could afford, no wishing, no wells, no hands was a veil with the hands we was dealt.
Really, I just wanna spread love. Know it's been a minute, still think about us. Always on the wave, cause it gets
what is a great record.
Really, I'm just trying to stay up. Yeah. Really, I just wanna spread love. Know it's been a minute, still think about us. Always on the wave, cause it gets me through.
When all is said and done, know what the bad is. Bitches, I just really wanna move my address. In it, want my 40 acres with my palace. In it, they don't care about you when you black and British. Course I got a knife, you don't cut me no slack. Wanna touch the dreads, you don't know me like that. Now you colorblind, you don't notice I'm blind. So we stay trapping, come my homie mind trap.
What's in his ear?
About fighting fire with fire. We're a loser by doing that.
I know. It's like what is going on in South Africa. But for me, I know there is a day, and that day is not far, that I must die. And if I die today, I'm just dead. Because as long as I know I died to let someone else live.
Someone else live. That was hard. That was a certified 5 check. Is that Meeks? Here comes another X from me out here. Pink music video by me at that pow. Click on it. Show me some love. You watch the video, you did hit that thumbs up button. Your host. Stop being a hoe. KB family. Love y'all. Salute. I broke the set. We out of here.